I am going to give you the 5 predominant reasons why marriages fail. Hello curious, welcome to my channel. My name is Dominique. I share my eclectic good life, and today we are going to be talking about reasons why marriages do fail. And I have 5 goodies for you. There can be more, but those are the 5 points I feel if you get them together, then you have more more probability to make it. Okay, there's no guarantee, and marriage is no joke. Okay, I assume the marriage is based on love, right? And that love was given, and all those points are going to help us to keep the love. Like, it is a gift, we shouldn't take it for granted, and we should daily hard work for this love and to sustain the gift, okay, or the blessing of love. So the very first point, which is a tricky one, like communication, okay. And when I say communication, it's not only talking this is the right way of talking, but also listening. Don't just go in there and just have your diarrhea out of the way and you go back. No, listen and talking. So communication is talking and listening. And while talking, how you package what you're going to say. Are you talking enough or too much or whatever? Okay, there are so many misconceptions of good communication, and I found the most challenging part of communication is the fight culture. How do you fight? How do you express your disagreement? Or is it just rebuking and accusing? Or is it sitting down and telling the other person how what he or she does makes you feel and what you think about it? Like, you should package it the way that so that the other person can do something with it. Like, the other person even listens. Okay, so communication is very tricky. And the other part of tricky communication is, or triggered communication, is when you don't really speak out what you expect from the other person. Like expectation in marriage, expectations in behavior, expectation in visions, expectation. There are a lot of things you have to communicate in the right way. Okay, we know about love languages. You have to speak the love language of the other person. I highly recommend that book, but you still have to make it work for your couple. There's nothing like a recipe for everyone or for every couples, or something you can go and copy paste. No, you can go, you look, and you adapt to your specific couple and to the specific spouse you have. Like, they we are all different and we have different couples. Okay, and in this communication there should be something like a ground of friendship between the two of you people. Like, you have your roles, the normal spouse roles, husband and wife, but there should still be a level of friendship, of banter, of humor, of playing, of bond out of the normal responsibilities of a couple. I hope I made myself clear. Another very important aspect of communication if you do not ask, you do not get. So don't just sit there and think the other person knows what you have. Like, you should be proactive in your couple, in your marriage, and really communicate in the right packages, okay, at the right time. You know, all the but if you do not ask, you do not get. Maybe the person might guess what you want and be right on the money, but There's no guarantee or that. So to make sure you get what you are expecting or what you want from the marriage, you should ask, or you should even make it a point, a condition, or not a condition in that sense, but you should communicate it proportionally to the wave or to how bad you want to have it. The other person should know, okay, I am a weak person, I want the weak, or I am a nature person, I want nature, or I am a money person, I want money, I am a love person, I want love, I am a romance person. This is how many percentage or how much percentage I lay on this specific thing. Like my makeup, it should not be drugstore makeup, it should be whatever, or my wife should be this and that and that. I want her to be clean, I want her to be calm, I want her to be whatever thing is important to you. Communicate it that way, ask for it. And then comes point 2, patience or impatience. Like once you've communicated, once you have your expectations, once you are there in your love and everything, you are not going to get everything you want from marriage right now, like TikTok right now. No, you have to be patient in each and every endeavor or challenges you face in your marriage. Sometimes time is just the healer, okay? Time is just the healer. And this point is really me, because I am sometimes too impulsive and too impatient to sit down and just chill, okay? So we sometimes want things too quick. Like even if you've communicated it, you've taken a lot of time for it to ripe in your head and for you to formulate it. So allow the other person to have the time to listen and come back to you. Like it's something you are planting in a fertile, I hope, in a fertile soil. So it needs times to germ and grow and blossom, right? Patience. Patience. Like we should be praying for being more patient in our marriages. Point 3 is going to be not being flexible enough. Like even though the other person has communicated and said everything, we are stubborn in the sense that we don't want to shift our grounds. We are not teachable. So the other person will be there patient and waiting for you to make it up to him or her, but you are then, oh, no, I'm not leaving my comfort zone. Yes, blocking and blocking and blocking. At the end of the day, you are going to stand with yourself in your stubbornness or with your wall you are building, and it's going to be facing you, if that makes any sense. So as much as there is no deal breaker in that sense in the marriage, we should be willing to be the better version of ourselves each and every day of our marriage. Like tomorrow, I'm not going to be the same spouse as I am today. I am willing to learn. I am willing to listen. I am willing to work on us and work on myself for us to be a better couple or a happier couple, okay? So we have our vision, we have our vision board, we have our pace, like everybody should go at his or her pace, like women and comparison, or maybe men, I don't know. But sometimes, look, we start conversation. My friend is they have been to Dubai. They have been. It's not your life. Go at your own pace. Don't force other people's paces into your couple. So point 4, and this one is really, we should work on this one. It's not being private enough. Okay, so people say you need counsel. I feel we should be 2 and highest 3, not highest. At least there's a third person. Only one person deserves to come into that couple, and it's going to be my last point. But if you are not private enough in your couple and allow each and everyone to have a say in your couple, That is a number of opinions. And sometimes people counsel to their own interests, like to make sure that they are still present or they are winning something. Like, I don't know, but interests are different. The only people who really 100% or 1000% have the interest of you being happy on a daily basis is the two of you people. So not being private enough is a point where you can allow the devil to get into your couple and give you a kind of perspective which is going to work for you on the long run. I can also call it social media or friends or whatever people, like, just keep it for yourself. I'm not saying keep it and explode. No. And here comes point 5 and the last one. God. Marriage is an institution. People say it a lot, but institution for Mbu. He has the copyright on marriages. It was his idea. So if you do not know further, go to him. He is the only person. Like, there's this triangle. The relationship between you and God, your spouse and God, and between the two of you people. He is like, it is a cycle. You are holding his hand, holding the hand of your spouse, and your spouse is holding your hand, and as well holding the hands of God. And put him in the middle of your love, put it in the middle of your relationship. Sometimes we have to learn to do our best, pray and let go, and be patient. Patient. Like, when you start to compare or look left and look right, and sometimes you are looking for a solution because you do not know further, pray, let God, and let go. To me, because I go by faith. If you go by something else, rely on it, and I hope it works for you, right? So those were my 5 points why marriages fail. As I said in the beginning, there are more to it. Let me know in the comment sections so we can all learn from each other. Not copy you, learn. That was me for today. Stay curious as always, and happily married. What about that? Yeah, bye. Mwah.